What's up, everybody? This is your boy, um, CG the King, aka. Oh man, I just turned on my computer by accident, but whatever. I just unlocked it or whatever. But that's besides the point. Um, so I decided to make this video today just off some stuff that I was thinking about, like literally just like 2 seconds ago, and I just wanted to get into the topic of basically what it's like being a kid versus like being an adult. You know, being a kid, like you got a lot of stuff you got to worry about, but it's definitely not as much as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm currently 24, and this adult life stuff. I was about to say the S word, but this adult life stuff is honestly a lot harder than you guys think it is. Like, like for all you kids out there that's listening right now, if y'all ever watch this video, like, make sure you stay a kid as long as possible. Make sure you stay enjoying your life, your kid lives, your kid stages as long as possible, because this adult life stuff is no joke. Like, and also it's like when you're a kid, it's like, well, I'll get to that. But when you're an adult, you got all these responsibilities. You gotta take care of bills. You gotta think about your future. You got all these responsibilities. You got bills. You got light bill. You got gas bill. You gotta think about what you want to do with your life. You gotta think about like 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 you got to worry about your money and how you managing your money, how you spending your money. You got to worry about the government. You got to worry about this, that, and the third. You got to worry about um when you feeling some type of way. You got to worry about people judging you. You got to worry about people like messing with your head. No matter what you're going through, and no matter how depressed that you might be, you got to worry about people not having compassion for you, because when you're an adult, they have less compassion for you. And I think it's worse when you're a man than actually an actual woman, because when you're a woman, you get way more compassion than you do if you're a depressed man as compared to a depressed woman. But but it's like being an adult, they have less compassion for your feelings than they do as if it like if you were a kid. Like if you're a kid, like it's like if you're like depressed and you're really like going through something, and you need somebody to talk to, them them counselors will like be right there by your side, whether it's bullying, whether it's stress, family problems, and your family problems is like affecting your grade performance at school or whatever. You got the counselors that's out here like just going all out to make sure that you are right. But it's like when you an adult, they really don't give a crap. It's like don't get me wrong, like there's a lot of adults that genuinely do care about your feelings, and they genuinely don't want to see you down, and they genuinely don't want to make you feel worse than you already have, especially after all the stuff that you've apparently been through in your lifetime. like like it's a lot of stuff that comes with being an adult. Like you like people, like especially on social media nowadays, now that we in the social media era. Because I can honestly say, for me personally, I was more happy before this whole social media. I was way more happy before this social media. Um, um, Before this whole social media era came about. Like, like before social media, like I was still very upset because growing up, I was always fuck with, you know, because I was a weird kid. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like we all got some weird attributes about us, and uh, when it's like, damn, what was I getting at? um I was just I was just basically getting at how like when you're like an adult or whatever, it's like people just don't care as much about your feelings as they do if you were a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Like not too long ago, I was watching a video, like some 16-year-old on the rap game was like, I'm gonna take care of my family. No, girl, like if you want to take care of your peoples, like that's fine. You want to take care of your parents, that's fine. But at the same time, like girl, you 16, like you still a baby, like you still a kid basically. You need to be enjoying your last kid stages before you transition into this adult work lifestyle, because this adult lifestyle is no joke. Like for real, I'm trying to tell you, like this adult lifestyle will chew you up and literally spit you out. Like it really will. It can do that to you. It'll cause you to get depressed. It'll cause you to have suicidal thoughts. It'll cause you to not be all up here in the mind area. It'll like this adult lifestyle will tear you to pieces. I'm telling you. Like like with being a kid, like you could be you could be like the only thing you stressed out about is basically school and bullies, I guess, and worrying about like what what your grades is, and like the stress of like you whether or not you're not gonna pass, and if you don't pass, then your future as an adult is messed up, you know. So that was the only thing you got to worry about being a kid. So not saying that kid life is easy, but it's easier than adult life. I'm telling you right now. Like obviously I'm human, just like every other human being on this person. We all go through certain trials and tribulations. We all got to be around the right people to, you know, help us, get through that. Like I got a homeboy named Thomas. He helps me get through and helps me get through some of my issues I got up in my cuckoo of a brain that I got going. And same thing, I try to help out with him. And I'm trying to help out everybody else in the process. As I said, I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I'm none of those things. I never said I was perfect. Never have been. Never will be. You know. I know in the future I'm probably gonna make some stupid mistakes, not just because I choose to be like, oh, I'm gonna make this mistake because it best suits me at the time. Like, nah, I'm just, I'm probably just gonna end up doing it just because I didn't think. But at the same time, it ain't about me. It's about you knowing the difference between a kid and being an adult. Being an adult, you got all these responsibilities, as I said before earlier in the video. You got to deal with you got to deal with people taking you for granted, which is what I've dealt with. What I'm sure a lot of y'all dealt with. You got to deal with being taken for granted. You gotta take into consideration about being used, because sometimes because it's like when you're so valuable, like myself and a lot of people, it's like you tend to it's like when you're too valuable, people have a tendency to look past that and tend to take advantage of you more than they realize, and they don't realize they don't realize they taking advantage of you sometimes, and some of them do. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying everybody uses valuable people um to make their lives easier, but I'm saying, like, I think it's about half and half. Like a lot of them do, and a lot of them don't. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta just watch out who is real and who ain't. You know, because like that's what it is about being an adult. Ain't nothing. It's like people stay messing with you. People will keep tossing you to the side whenever you expressing your feelings or expressing yourself or whatever, or being yourself. If you're being yourself, people gonna judge you off of that, especially in social media. You know, if you're in social media and you like to dance and you doing all this dancing stuff and whatever, and that's what you like to do, people's like, nah, man, that's too cringy. You need to stop doing that. Like, I don't like it. Like, you need to stop. That don't mean you stop. You keep dancing. If it's annoying them, good. Like, annoy the shit out of them. You feel me? Dang, I just cursed. Even though I was trying not to curse throughout the whole video, but forget it. It's just like, dang, bro. It's like being an adult. It's like we can't do nothing to It's like we can't do nothing that we can't enjoy. It's like because people always got some stuff to say, and that's what tends to make some people get depressed and have suicidal thoughts and all that mess. And it breaks my heart to see that unfold, because social media is toxic. And I started to get less and less involved with social media on a whole posting side, because it's like I'm just trying to distance myself away from that, because social media, honestly, that's not real life, y'all. It ain't. And social media is toxic as a mob. Yeah, it's not good, man. And all that, and I'm talking about all the social media stuff because it ties all into being an adult and being a kid too. Like being a kid is like, man, all you gotta do is just go to school, come home, eat, sleep, and hang out with your friends from time to time, and then just enjoy life. In adult life, you got way more responsibilities. You got to manage your money. You got kids, adults. You know what I'm saying? like you're gonna have. I think start to think about having kids and making sure they taken care of. I mean, if you do have kids, I mean, not saying everybody but has to have kids, but I'm saying if you do, you gotta make sure they straight. You gotta make sure your significant other happy, and at the same time, you gotta make sure yourself is happy. You gotta make sure yourself is spiritually and emotionally and physically well in order to you know move the f on with your life. You know, it's like you just gotta keep pushing forward, and you just gotta make sure like everything's straight. You know, and and another thing about being an adult is just like you gotta deal with police, especially being a black brother, a light skinned black brother like myself. You gotta deal with you gotta deal with fake people. You gotta deal with drug. You gotta deal with these crazy people that's out here selling dope. You gotta watch out for these creep ass brothers that's out here just selling women's private parts and tossing them around like a smelly gym sock or something like that for sex and all that type of stuff. You gotta watch out for. Dang, what else you gotta watch for? You gotta watch out. You just gotta watch out for a lot, man. You just gotta watch your back. Like being an adult versus being a kid, I'm telling you, being an adult is not easy. Like that's why that's why I'm like I'm young at heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm bragging about myself, but whatever. I'm young at heart, and I try to make sure, even though even though I'm technically an adult, I'm still trying to make sure I'm living I still got that kid inside me that just wants to jump into a foam pit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? That loves to play video games. I don't go out. I don't club. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. I stay in the house, eat a lot, and just play video games, Mario, Mortal Kombat, all that stuff. I do all of that. That's literally all I do. It's like I'm just trying to make sure I stay a kid as long as possible. Cause when you still got that, like you still gotta be mature when you're an adult, but you still got that like that kid mentality that just wants to have fun and just live life to the best of your ability. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like just make sure you on the right path and make sure you setting a positive example for these youngsters out here, because these youngsters is out here doing the most. They out here. Heck, I know that there's some 12-year-old that's out here selling uh uh um naked pictures to these older cats. And last time I checked, like 12 like if you're 15, sending like getting in relationships with like 35-year-olds, man. If you think about it, that's actually statutory rape. Like, no, that's against the law. Yeah, I'm a good cat. Yeah, that's against the law. You call me 5 or whatever you want. You feel me? I don't care. I just wanted to get this video out and let y'all know, like just make sure you understand the difference between being a kid and being an adult, and know, and just be able to know the difference. And my battery's about to die, and I just wanted to make this quick video. So I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Stay blessed, do the right thing, set a positive example, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.